Hey guys, let's do this again.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a port.
So if you remember, we have to go over here now, which is gonna be a
Better
fun
apprised of
journey.
such matters.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of golems and a good sleep does wonders.
She doesn't seem to do well against
Come, we've
golems.
much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
I expect Magistrate Walder would be well versed in the subject of grimoires. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
Magistrate
We're in your
Woldra.
hands, sir.
Okay.
Much obliged.
Let's go speak to the magistrate then.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm surrounded by wind.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but oft I find myself wondering how I fared as a fighter. Now that I'm a warrior, naught shall stand in our way again. My steel will topple every foe in our path.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire entitled Towering Earth, are you? One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken Text. You may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Left in my care, 'tis as a pearl before swine. Not to mention, I've already read it.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worry, Walt. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor
What's happening
examined him
here?
before and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Let me get that.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular you would procure it yourself. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but where all your aid is most appreciated.
Tell us, Maya's my...
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have...
I might have some miasmite.
What should I do?
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Or not. I don't have any. I'll probably be able to get it once I leave town.
Hell is, Vermin was once a Beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far. Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Where is it?
have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Always something going on in this game. Where's the ogre?
It is a fault worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do. Perhaps.
Okay. Well, if it ain't gonna fuck with me, I ain't gonna fuck with it.
Come to think of it, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet,
Hello.
no two of us are the same.
How are you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? We can cut left up here. That is good. I'm just doing some sorcery stuff. No problem.
Not compared to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Thanks
No
for
sense letting
joining the
gain
stream and
upper
checking
hand.
it out.
Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. Come, let me grant you wings.
I grant you roaring flame.
Oh god. I need to take that skill off of her.
Hold still. It'll be over in a moment.
Yes, I am. I am absolutely loving this game. It's not my favorite game. I think my favorite game would probably be some of the Final Fantasy games, but this one is really good. I enjoy it quite a lot. Yeah, it is. I like 16 a lot, but 15 was the first one I played, and it was really good. Had a lot of fun with that game. I've never been into this
I've just had a thought.
game, like I said, game
Every
worth
master
playing.
I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined.
I mean, yeah, if you don't mind playing one character, then this game is good for you. Like, you can switch your class whenever you want. So it gives you a lot of, gives you a lot of different options there. And it has a really cool world, a lot of different.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
So you can start out as like a sage, a fighter, thief, and archer. So you can pick any one of those, but if you end up not liking it, you can always just switch to one of the other classes. So it doesn't hold you back. It lets you change up whenever you want. Yep. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm gonna switch my vocation soon. I just wanted to get some more. Uh-oh. Ow. I just wanted to get some more skills. Can I stand up, please? I did. I uploaded it all onto YouTube. But yeah, I played the first game, and I did a magic sorcerer. But I never really switched off the vocation back then, because I really enjoyed it. And I was gonna do it again, but this game was so close to releasing that I just decided to stop. Not to stop, but like to just wait for this game. But I finished pretty much the main story of Dragon's Dogma 1. Oh my god, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Which game has the upper hand? Good question. I would say 2 right now. But because 1 came out long time ago, like probably 10 years ago, maybe a little less than that. So this one has like the better gameplay and graphics, but the first game, it's kind of like a classic. So it's really just whichever one is your cup of tea. Like, the first game would probably be cheaper now, since it's so old.
I only hope we encounter
But
no foes ere we are safely through.
it's just really preference. Yeah, no problem. Gameplay-wise, this one. Story-wise, probably the first one, but I haven't even finished this story yet. How much does this one cost? I bought it for $70, I think. 60 or 70. I don't know how much the first one cost. Is it available on Steam? I think so, yeah.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Oh, I missed a chest. Yeah, I think it's on Steam. I'm playing on console right now. I'm trying to find this lady that I need to give a book. But one thing about this game is that... Yeah, I agree. One thing about this game is that it doesn't really hold your hand. It's all about exploring and trying to figure stuff out for yourself. Like, it'll tell you where to go, but on sometimes you don't know what to do, so you'll have to go around and talk to people.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag.
Is this the place? Hello.
You're gathering grimoires, eh?
Yeah.
My lord told me. I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you?
So the main story, I'll give you, like, without spoiling anything. Every 100 some odd years, a dragon shows up. Yeah, it's kind of Viking era. It's more like medieval. A dragon shows up, kills a bunch of people, and then it chooses one person to turn into the Arisen. And it chooses, I don't know how it chooses, but it takes your heart and uses it to kind of like power itself, I guess. But you become this Arisen person who then is fated to fight the dragon. Yes, the dragon uses the human heart. I don't know how or why, but that's what they do. But it keeps you alive. Hang on, I need to make sure I'm giving her the right grimoire. Yes.
We have a deal then.
Heck
Use
yeah.
my thanks. Here's Owling Blizzard, the Veiled Tome as promised. Use it well now.
It is interesting. I really enjoy it. And at the end of the game, you get to fight a giant dragon, so it's always pretty cool. In the first game, it was really cool. In this
I
one,
suppose we might as well gather what we can.
I don't know yet, but I'm excited for it. I'm definitely excited for it. Where do we have to go now? I think we have to go up here, but I'm not sure. We only have one more to get, I believe. Yeah. Kill a giant dragon, yep. And on the way, you kill a lot of other stuff. There are like, there are drakes that you can kill, which are basically smaller dragons. And they drop a item called Worm's Life. And you can upgrade your armor with it. And every class that you can play has different armor sets, different weapons. Like these guys. So there's a thief. You get little daggers.
You needn't trouble yourself.
Naz is a warrior, so she gets a great sword. Or a hammer if I give it to her. And this is a mage. And she buffs and heals us. I'm a sorcerer, so I do more magic damage.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
And it's cool. Your little partner, other people can summon them to their world and use them. And if they find something that I've never found, they'll point it out to you and help.
Right, I see. That's a relief.
So yeah, this game has a lot of cool concepts that not a lot of other games use, and it works out pretty well. What am I doing? I'm doing a side quest to unlock more spells for my class.
Yon statue may yield new sights if we can reach it.
So what I'm doing is a quest called the Sorcerer's Appraisal, and I have to collect 5 different grimoires, and I have to go take it to the guy. But I have to find one more, and I don't know where to find it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
There's a Cyclops. Ow.
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
On my way!
This wood has been the temper.
I cannot see their rage to our advantage.
And you can push over monsters,
By all means,
which is pretty fun. There we go. Ow.
oh, wait a minute. He thinks I spy a way through. Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with
Okay,
skill.
give me 1 second
Considering
here.
the might of our
As you
combined
mentioned that you upload
experience,
videos to YouTube, so I just scroll down, check out YouTube, but it shows up in your bio section, not in the panels. So don't you use custom panels for it? What do you mean custom panels? I have it in the bio of my Twitch, and when you click it, it should take you to it. I do not. Or at least I don't think I do. Go ahead.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
One wake
Nice,
stone
we got a
shield
wake
is
stone.
mere rock, but combined they can work miracles. We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Oh, I hate when it does that.
Sunset draws near.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush. I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Let me get that.
I'll have to check after stream to see if I can figure it out. Because I might not be able to do it yet.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain. We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective.
There's the ogre again. I have some really cool examples of panels for you, so if you want I can share it with you. Are you talking about the ones that like show the chat up at like the top right and the like starting stream panels. No. Okay.
A flock of harpies draws near.
One cannot be too careful.
I need these wisps to spawn. Uh-oh.
I grant your weapon a magic. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
I mean, I don't really give out my Discord. It's just not something I really do often. But I do appreciate the help. But I'll try and look into it at the end of stream.
Well done.
But I mean, if you're having issues just like finding the YouTube, there should be a link in my bio, and it should just take you right there. If it's not, I'll have to look at it and try and see if I can fix it. Uh-oh.
Very well. I shall return.
Not a lantern oil. And I have no oil? What the hell? That's not good. Well, thank you. Yeah, lately I've been having a lot of people come in and ask me about designing stuff for me, and I'm not a great enough Twitch streamer to need it right now. Yeah, thank you for understanding.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
I guess let's go in the woods and see if we can get my asmite. Campfire over here. I hear slime, I think. Zombies. There they are. New advice that if you use these kind of stuff, so it will help you grow your channel. Yeah, I'm trying. I just don't have the money to kind of pay for that kind of stuff yet, and yeah. Uh-oh.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Catching up to do. Outstanding.
Uh-oh. No! That thief puts in work, dog. Look at that. Are we heading the right way? Yeah. I wanted to make sure I didn't start heading the wrong way.
Would that such tranquility could last.
I suppose 'tis so.
I do play other games, but right now I only play this one. I've been taking time to only play this game. But like, once I get close to finishing it, I'm gonna start doing Dave the Diver again. I did an episode of that.
Vernworth is home to many dozens, each with their own lives, their own joys and struggles. Rather fascinating, isn't it?
'Tis a vast place. I wonder how many corners we have left to
But yeah,
explore.
I've played quite a few games and I've finished, I'm finished a few of them on my YouTube. I have like playlists, so if you want to start from episode 1 and finish. So, Final Fantasy 15, I finished on my own, and I started streaming 16, but none of my VODs saved. So none of them are on YouTube, which really sucks. But I have streamed them. Or I've streamed one of them.
Good use. What should I do? Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Yes, sir.
I have what you require.
Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst. You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand...
Oh,
come
God.
tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare.
That don't sound right, dog.
Need someone to talk to?
A moment's prayer can do a... Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see.
Oh, God.
And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
Cora, are you still here?
I must be grateful. At least I have a
I wish life was nothing but...
May the heavens look kind.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the Abbess can enter? If the Gracious Hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the Abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds. I suppose 'tis so?
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Oh, someone help me.
Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once, I saw her, the Abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up, and he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
This harvest is a plentiful.
I'm going to go exploring.
Wouldn't say no to a nice
I ain't gonna make any coin here.
I don't know what to do.
A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Somehow my feet always carry more the merrier.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we?
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasers. What could his aim be, I wonder?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
Slapped a wink.
What to do?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Good day, sir. What might you do for?
What to do?
Get to work. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that the Queen Regent's supporters will... quiet. Come along now.
I don't want to do this.
Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
I'm not making a mistake here.
Curse you!
Yeah, hell yeah.
For what?
Phew. I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment. I believe I know whom we must seek. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. Not bad. We've got choppers! Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe!
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
We meet again. Oh, you seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin, and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen True. What? You are the Arisen. Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
All done then?
I would fight that Drake, but I don't want to. I want to get this quest done. If it doesn't run, I'll fight it, but...
Reinforcements? Would that we had such resources.
Well, that was scary. I need to get more heals.
Avoid their venom at all costs!
This foe will recoil from flash.
One of them has been poisoned! Very well. I shall return.
Someone help me!
Seems someone is in need of our aid. Maybe they ain't too many children, aren't they? Indeed, you are correct.
This cannot be. Not more.
Must admit that it feels wonderful to get through. Your tenacity is no less purposeful. It seems we have enraged our foe. Ruthless opponent makes opponent pray. Might be the short stick this time. Hold still.
Focus your strength, Griffin.
I drive you all insane. There's a glowing on your face. Jump up and I'll send you flying. First and foremost, what's lost is balance. You're a much easier target when lying.
Hell yeah.
Focus your attacks. Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
A friendly face at last. I cannot thank you enough for your aid, sir.
If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm? I fear there are none else to whom I can turn, and if this is not done, the road through these grounds shall forever remain impassable. Pray, will you lend me your aid?
Oh, thank you. I am in your care, sir.
safeguard Sir Oscar to the cenotaph. Shall we be off? I can guide you there if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps.
Okay, let's see what we have in store here. We need to find the book. Oh my god, a Drake fighting a Cyclops. God.
Come to think of it.
This place is getting crazy. I swear. God, this guy didn't want to go that way, because that would have been horrible. I'm not fighting a Drake. I can't.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during backbones. Walking bones. Holy attacks will prove most effective against it. These will resurrect so long as their souls remain intact. But enough!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Gotta go this way. Never mind, I lied. Not that way. Where do we go? This way? This way.
Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I knew that I could.
Cool, that's the way we came from.
Arisen. It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is...
Oh, it wasn't an easy
I need
journey,
that.
But here we are at last. All that remains is to ring the bell. I only pray it works.
I need that Grimoire.
That should do it, eh? Aught seems to be well. My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred duty again. I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. Oh, perhaps you'd accept this key for your troubles. I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must unlock something on this battleground, though I confess I know not what. Still, surely it must be grand, as the key is of such ornate make. I pray it is to your liking.
Can we go deeper? Where are we going?
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Let me grant you wings.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
Allow me.
By all means.
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Very well. I must.
Trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur.
I wish that was a little bit better, because it looks cool. I'll equip it on her
Us into the next.
for now. I want to see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool, I like it. But it's not better, sadly.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
I have no idea where I'm going.
I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon.
Venom harpies! Take care that they don't poison you!
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
achievements.
Right you are.
There's a cave back here.
This ox cart assailed. It is in a dreadful state. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You roaring flame.
I did answer your question, did I not? I might have been muted. Yes, it does. It turns these into little fireballs. Rather than doing no damage. Can you hear me? Hello? Is this thing on? Hi. So yeah, getting elemental boons is always helpful.
Wait a moment.
Where am I? Dude, this place is crazy.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Yeah, I think this cave is supposed to have something cool in it, but I literally have no idea. We're gonna find out, though.
It is the simplest strategy that our foe knows to lose. Perhaps our next attempt will be more successful.
But stick around and find out, folks. Please die. Please die. Oh my god. We got like a key.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I'm hoping I can use it somewhere. What the fuck? Ode to the Sphinx. Thou asketh what hath 4 legs in the morn, 2 at the noon, 3 at night, when the answer is born. O Sphinx, what hath 4 legs in the morn, 2 at noon, 3 at night, with treasure thou wouldst reward the one with leaveth and unmarked by sword. O Sphinx, 4 legs in the morn, 2 at noon, 3 at night, in the shrine thou awaits a challenger of wit to delight. Tommy, we're going in. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved in a long time. If there's a Sphinx, I'm gonna freak out. Well, it doesn't look like there's shit. Are you still here, Mr. Tommy Palmer, sir?
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Get out of my way, peeps. Okay.
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life.
God, oh my god, mommy! Mommy!
Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all have failed.
Mommy!
I would abandon any such fool.
No, they don't show up.
You. After all, that which is won by brute force is apt to be lost to the same. Perhaps I might interest you in a game of wits instead.
Yes, mommy.
I set before you a simple task. Solve my riddles to satisfaction. Should your answers please me, I will bestow upon you the contents of yon chests. I trust I have your attention? If so, take your place and we shall begin. Your resolve is commendable. The fool beholds a sage in the mirror.
God, Dilly!
The sage, a fool. Which is it you see, I wonder? Our eyes are our allies. Yet oft do they betray, for eyes tell lies. So I advise, and thence do lead astray. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door, and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
That's fucking cool!
Look, Master! Goblin! I grant your weapon a magic. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
There's a chest up there. Huh.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm
Apple
sure we'll
and
find a
ceiling
purpose for it in
file.
due time.
The enemy flees before us. Wisdom.
It is the mark of a champion to escape.
Oh my lord. Money.
We would do well to keep our distance. Surely naught good can come of that.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say.
But yeah, if you need elemental shit, in any class, having someone that can give you a boon is always nice. Don't you dare throw me in there. I need to take that skill off of her, I keep forgetting.
Use these flames to slight our enemies.
A rotten apple. I assume we give her a good apple, right? Good apple? Or bad apple? Probably good.
Come to test your wits. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder door, and retrieve that which is of greatest value.
Or we give her that. You're a bad apple. I'm not a bad apple. I'm gonna give her that. Oh my god!
This is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried?
Yeah? Yeah?
Indeed, this is what I sought.
Oh my god! That was fucking terrifying!
No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity.
Oh my god, this is cool as
I shall
fuck!
bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too. Its purpose I shan't divulge. How you use it is up to you.
Jesus. Wakestone, hell yeah. I'll take it.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast, as night is today.
Okay.
So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity.
Yeah. Your most loved. Okay. How am I gonna do this? What is one to do? Let's take a big nap. Yummy.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I can face a trek with my belly so full.
Hope there's a port crystal around here somewhere, or else I'm not gonna be able to do shit.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Come on. Have a port crystal around here.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
We are to retreat then?
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Indeed, you are correct.
I guess I need to bring someone up here that I have high affinity with. Oh my god. Who died? How did you die, Naz?
I shall see to it this does not happen again. One of us has been poisoned.
I don't want to be here!
But we may not die. I'll save you.
Go where your help is needed.
Dude, what the fuck? This is horrible! Ada, what the fuck? Come on. Holy shit, man. Well, fuck. Get me out of here. Not down there, though. I need to remember this path.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you with what I find to good use.
Someone died. We're going to the Misty Marshes. Great. I want to go home. Here's the griffin nest that I came to long ago. Okay, let me think about this. If I get a port crystal over there, I can teleport. So let's go here first. God, I keep getting sidetracked.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Pick that up. I'll buy a fairy stone.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
God, I'm always low on fairy stones.
Welcome,
Hello.
sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. Something and see the truth. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly.
Okay. Damn. 368, 106. 403, 94. I might hold off for a little bit. They're pretty good. And they're semi-cheap, so I'll give them to her.
Where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
The soldiers have been making a fuss over some strange...
You shan't hear me complain about it.
Oh my lord. So much work!
Our adventure continues.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Hope to see you again.
Can I just wait here and not have to spend money?
Offer comforts commensurate to their costs.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
What must needs be done?
Nothing more.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. Some steel
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is complete.
Awesome.
Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little
Oh my
hope to
god,
see
so
you
much
again.
money. Now does the forgery fairy stone still work? It does!
A forgery? I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Come on, have a look. Almost wish aught would happen to shake things up.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested. Complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
So much work for so little.
My bed calls. Fancy a look at my wares?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested. Complete. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Can't work as late as I used to anymore. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested. Complete. Here you are. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little hope to see you again.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Seems my...
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Well, if you think me a liar, then buys the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
Okay. We should be able to get this fucking quest done now.
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly. This technique is volatile in the extreme, but I trust that you will be able to control it. As it happens, I have a daughter, though she...
Hell yeah.
Having the Arisen Obtainer Maester's teaching is a welcome boon for us pawns as well.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
There's much needs doing.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are... So many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
Now here's a well...
Fancy a look at my wares? It's been a hard day.
My back's not acting up today. Well, comes if you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Many thanks to you.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Spending gold to make gold. Is that not a contradiction?
Right you are.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
Suppose I best earn my fee.
I think them all. Sigurd moved. Well, let me go grab my pawn back, or grab another pawn, and then we will end stream.
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I also need to sell shit, but I can do that tomorrow or later tonight, depending on what happens.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
So, what I will do is head down here real quick. Looks like I have no choice. Okay.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall... Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. 'Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a...
Leave the finding of equipment enhancing material. Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet tooth.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness fools can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
I will see to it that the law is up.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I got the foggiest.
We're still in the fight. What? Lost your nerve?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
You'll not live to regret it!
I could have done no better.
Nice of you to say so!
Can you guys fight already? Okay. I am going to end stream. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will see all of you in the next one.
Take a moment to recover.
If it'll let me. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.